I'm going to dispense with the fireworks and the videos for now, with your permission. Just jump right in. And I will start with a couple of questions to the crowd over here, as you seem like a decent crowd. How many of you heard about smart contracts? How many of you? 95, 100% probably, because somebody else talked about it here earlier. How many of you used smart contracts? Okay, so I won't ask the question who has actually invested in ICO, because ICO is a smart contract. So I hope those that have lifted their hands actually were the ICO investors. Now, smart contract is a very powerful tool, yet it's an application. It's an application, small one, that it's written in a programming language, and it's executed over a decentralized virtual machine. It is Ethereum blockchain. iOlite is not just about smart contracts. It will allow you, though, anybody here who doesn't have a clue about programming, to sit down and produce a smart contract, executable smart contract, using your own language, natural or programming one. This is what iOlite is. So we set off, me and my partner, to do this project because we realized that there's a big problem. I mean, I'm an engineer. I love technology. I love blockchain technology, and I was in love since I've met. This is my second project. But I hate to see it caving under the pressure of scammers and speculative traders, because this is where we're going, if there won't be mass adoption. Apparently, I think it's a bigger number, 2.5 potential users of blockchain are potentially to use in the next couple of years, but yet again, only about 6 million wallets are being used. According to IBM research, 80% of executives claim that they will check and will test and will run blockchain, but actually, how many are there that are actually using this technology? Now, there are a few reasons for that. There are technology barriers like scaling, like power consumption. There's always the regulatory, the legal reasons, and there's the human factor, which is the most important here. Lack of knowledge, lack of understanding, misconceptions. Now, there are a few solutions out there like Neo, who allows you to program with Java and other programming language. There's EOS with WebAssembly. And there are the gentlemen from the academy that try to teach, that they are actually teaching people how to write smart contracts. But here's the problem. We live in a Babylon tower. We have over 6,000 languages spoken, and we have over 500 programming languages. So what happens if tomorrow there will be another Ethereum? There will be other programming language that those organizations need to update. We need a better, a much more generic solution, flexible solution. This is iOlite. It's a third layer above all the layers here, not in terms of better or worse. It's an interface. It's a language interface that removes, actually, the language barriers to communicate with those underlying layers, like Ethereum, like blockchain, or other blockchain, for that matter. A few words about technology. I'm not going to get into that too much. We have, in Israel, you say you have 3 things to everything. You split to 3, but here's also that. So we have user interface. Just to picture in your minds, you're sitting down, you open up your office, you activate iOlite plugin in your office, or Visual Studio if you're a programmer, and you start writing with your own words, your own language. The FAE is the Fast Adaptation Engine. It's a machine learning mechanism that parses your text, and whichever it doesn't understand, it publishes to the community of contributors that we have in our network. Those contributors suggest their solutions for the parsing text. And there's always the blockchain that is actually the database for us, not more than that. I'm going to skip those slides, no worries. Once you remove the language barrier, you open up for all the rest of the people in the world to start using this great technology. This is how we see it, and I believe this will happen. A few words about the team. It's very important. So I myself, I say I'm an engineer, but I have actually somebody else who's doing the thinking for me. He's the genius in the group. We have a marketing team. We have developers, top-rate developers in our team. We have advisors, both from blockchain and mainstream. You've heard Dominic from Wings. They are our partners. We have people from Google. We have people from Cisco, and we are bringing on additional mainstream people for our mainstream approach and strategy. The POC, proof of concept, is about to be released in the next couple of days, 2 weeks, so the technology is here. We are planning a TGE, but we are not sure it's going to be public. So if you're interested, by all means. But we are looking for contributors. We are looking for you, whoever you are. If you're an expert, if you want to be a part of the community, we want you inside, whether investor or not. We don't really care about that. We just want you in as a part of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get serious. Okay? Let's get the blockchain technology to the world where it's supposed to be. So, join us. Join iOlite. Thank you.